What is up, gamers? If you've been around the channel for a while, you know that there are 3 challenges I'm absolutely obsessed with. SMR only, Springfield only, and the World at War Pack-a-Punch challenge. I decided that I was finally going to knock one of them out, and I figured that this would be the easiest of the 3. So I took an entire day to bash my head against the wall and finally finish this stupid challenge. Surely this will end well. What if I just don't. How am I alive? The monkey's gonna kill me, isn't it? Stop it! There's a monkey! Yep. You'd think it wouldn't be that bad, but World at War is absolutely brutal. Most of the weapons fall off by around 25 or so, and since Quick Revive doesn't work on solo, screwing up one time will end the entire run. Everyone knows that early rounds on World at War always take 12 years to complete. By the time you finish round 5, you'll get a notification that ChickenTeller finally uploaded a new video. Anyways, my strategy was to stay in spawn until round 3 or 4, depending on if I got a max ammo, then head to the box. I'd camp at the box and hit it until I got either a good weapon or a teddy bear, resetting if I got the teddy. Luckily, I got the MG on my first hit, so I was able to camp there for a bit and build up some points. From there, it was smooth sailing, linking the first 2 teleporters, perking up before camping on the catwalk for a bit. I was honestly very lucky to pull the MG straight away. After all these attempts, I found that you basically want to pull the MG or the PPSH before you start camping, since they're the only 2 weapons that don't fall off after round 20. After camping for 2 rounds, I had 10,000 points, so I hit the last teleporter and ran over to the Pack-a-Punch to throw in the MG and the 1911. I passed another round and hit the box to get rid of the 1911, immediately pulling the PPSH. At this point, I knew that I was pretty much set to camp the catwalk and build up a ton of points. Seven rounds later, I was out of ammo, so I upgraded the PPSH. I know it looks bad to only be at 3 out of 22 weapons upgraded on round 18, but trust me, building up a giant stack of points is the best way to go about this challenge. On round 23, I was almost out of ammo again. I still had a bit, but not enough to get through the round, and I learned from previous attempts that starting a round with low ammo and hoping for a max ammo was a recipe for disaster. Thankfully, I had a little over 100,000 points, so I started hitting the box to finally make some progress. I upgraded the Browning and the Panzer, and then I decided to hold on to the LMG and upgrade weapons one at a time. Although, I know that keeping the Browning would be less than ideal, it would be better than most other weapons. I really don't understand why they made it so weak when the rate of fire is so low and the reload takes so long. Both of those issues combined mean that you'll usually be overrun if you try camping with it. Luckily, I was able to get the MG back, camping the catwalk and using the Browning when the MG ran out of ammo. I spent the rest of my points upgrading and was able to finish 20 out of 22. The last 2 weapons were on the wall, and all I had to do was use the Thompson to get through 1 round. Unfortunately, I was talking to Kyle, and he convinced me to open the stairs instead of the door, which got me killed in just a couple minutes. Losing a run so close to completion was definitely bad for morale, but I kept going. Eventually, I decided to buy the Thompson and link all the teleporters before hitting the box. I camped at the power switch like normal to build some points, grabbing all 3 perks as I linked the teleporters. I decided that this game I would grab the trench gun to use as a safety weapon, and grab a new wall weapon to upgrade anytime mine ran out of ammo. I figured that by the time I went through every automatic wall weapon, I'd have enough points to start boxing. My thought was that as long as I was able to get the PPSH or the MG, I'd be able to keep camping and finish out the list. I ended up with the PPSH and the ray gun, and the ray gun was able to hold off the zombies pretty well whenever the PPSH was out of ammo, even if it did give a little less points. On round 28, I was out of ammo, but I had almost 50,000 points to spend on the box. Once I ran out of points, I only had 3 weapons left: the double barrel shotgun, Gewehr, and Browning. After a nail-biting round using the Thompson, I was able to upgrade the last 2 wall weapons, leaving me with 25,000 points to pull the Browning. Unfortunately, I had about as much luck as I would have had if I went and blew all the child support money on scratch tickets. I tried to go another round to farm some more points, but quickly did something stupid and died. At this point, I couldn't even react. I felt as if I had entered the state of nirvana, and absolutely nothing could faze me. I simply loaded up game after game, attempt after attempt, determined to get this challenge done. On this attempt, I used the Thompson and the STG until I ran out of ammo on round 23. Just like every other attempt, I started boxing at this point and upgrading whatever I pulled. While I was boxing, I had a brain fart and traded out the Magnum before I upgraded it, probably because I was drained from going back and forth between this challenge and taking care of the baby all day. Anyways, I'm sure that won't end up being an issue, right? It's not like I've ever been at 21 out of 22, spending all of my points without being able to get the weapon that I needed, right? I eventually ended up with the PPSH and the Wonder WaF. I was kind of spamming the WaF, trying to use it on the zombies that were farther away, just so that I wouldn't glitch my health by zapping myself. After a few rounds, I was able to hit the box again and grab the MG and the MP40. Then after that, the PPSH and the ray gun. At this point, the Magnum was the last weapon I needed from the box, and I was absolutely relieved to finally pull it. I was then able to throw it into the Pack-a-Punch along with the carbine and Gewehr, finishing the challenge that has haunted my channel for such a long time. If you made it to the end of the video, you're awesome. Thank you all so much for watching. This is your reminder to leave a like, hit the bell, all the good stuff that people ask you to do on YouTube. This challenge was honestly super hard. I know that looking at it, it doesn't seem that bad, like it's only 22 weapons, but on World at War, training is just so hard. You know, everyone's legally required to say that, you know, the zombies grab you and just pretty much one hit can lead to your death. Anyways, if there is one, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.